Hello, I'm Githa David, and I have written this book, The Note from Heaven. It contains two of my first books in Danish, and it's about how to get in contact with your divine power. All what is described in this book I've been through myself, and it's an ongoing development that probably never will stop. The Note from Heaven is extraordinary strong. It's a strong instrument for the soul to develop, because the voice expresses your inner condition. And it means it will mirror who you are, the purposes of what you're doing, all what's going on will be expressed. And it will mirror it back to you. And that's why it's a very good way of meditating, for example, because you are getting into yourself and you can hear your condition. If I should express it shortly, what is happening is that it's kind of a fire inside you that is ignited when you get back to the source where you come from, the one you are. And it's like huge words, but it's actually how it is. What is the truth? Who knows that? I cannot tell you, but you can experience what is true for you. And that's what's happening when you feel the vibration that's in the deepest core of your heart is what you are. And that's what I'm going to show you how to get to it. Another thing about the Note from Heaven is that you can use it when you get in contact with that note, your vibration, your original vibration. You can use it to free yourself from all the emotional troubles, all the energy that is blocked in your body. You can simply, by listening to yourself and casting a light on it with the Note from Heaven, you can open up and give attention to these blockings. And this means that slowly, slowly you can free yourself, and you can simply feel it, that you get more energy. The energy that was stuck and was a minus for you will be turned to a plus when you free it and sing yourself free of it. But number one is to get in contact with a Note from Heaven. And I will show you now. This is a tambura. It's from India. And I experienced first time the Note from Heaven when I was in India. I went there in order to study classical Khyal singing with my teacher Mangala Tiwari, who I met there. I didn't know that it was going to be such a big story that I couldn't leave it for the rest of my life, but that's what it became when I went there. I'm actually a saxophone player, and I was studying in the classical conservatorium in Denmark and was sent to there just for having a short break and study something that I didn't know actually what it was. I just needed to go out for a travel, and then I studied a little bit Indian singing. So what I was told when I came to India and I came to Mangala was that she said, just you go home, you sing one note, at least 1 hour every day. And I thought I wanted to show you how fast I could play on my soprano saxophone, which I brought, and she just cut me off in the middle of Bach's air, which I thought she could, feel something from, but no interest. She didn't cope with my ego. And this is what all this is also about. It's about training the ego to step aside. It doesn't mean that the ego has no quality, because we need the ego to take care of us. But it is going to be trained to step aside when we need it. And that means, for example, if you have to get in contact with some higher divine power, you have to open yourself for your, you can say, the upper internet. People have many names for it. You can say you can open yourself for the universe, you can open yourself for God, whatever you will call it. Then, when you will be able to set the ego aside, the more pure you will be, the less you will be present. You actually have to be understanding that you're worth enough to be nothing. And when you're nothing, then the note will simply just be strong without any big vibration. It's just going to be like the truth. I'll try. Number one is to breathe deeply into the stomach. I have another video about that, so I'll not go deep into it, but to breathe down in the stomach where all the subconscious parts of you is. It's simply like this: when you start to breathe deeply, then you get in contact with unconscious material. And it's no danger in doing it, because it's like going down into a deep, deep sea. And what you will meet first is the first layer. And that you will loosen up, and it will come up, and you will not get deeper than you're able to do. And you will not get into material that you're not able to cope with. So I'll sing now and show you how you get in contact with the note from heaven. Simply like this, that you disappear into the note. I won't say that it's a fire wagon, but it is like you're gliding up and you're getting in contact with a higher power of yourself. And what I said before about coming into the unconscious part of yourself, it will only happen if you wish it to happen. You are everything. Whatever you want, you can get. And the more you're getting into this singing the note from heaven, the more connected you will be to yourself and to God in you. You have to continue and continue and open, open, open. It means when you think you're open, open more. And it just also means to open the mouth, embracing who you are in the bottom of yourself. I can try to tell you about this, what I'm doing right now, but actually I can't express it by words. You have to feel it as a vibration. It's like being sung from up. It's like a higher power will sing through you. So that's what I had to tell you about the note from heaven for now. Thank you.